Hi guys, hope you all are doing well. I'll give everybody just a second to pop on and check it out. I'm so excited to share with you guys a little bit about Arbonne tonight. I want to be respectful of everybody's time, so I'm not gonna go too long. But I just wanted to share with you just a little bit more about Arbonne and what it is and what I do. About the industry of network marketing. So if you guys are anything like me, I thought absolutely not. I want nothing to do with a business like this. I want nothing to do with it. When I was growing up, what I thought of when I heard the word network marketing was my mom had an Avon lady that was down the street, and she used to just drop off those little lipstick samples, and I loved them. Those were great. I loved playing with those, but I just thought, who does this kind of thing? For me, I thought it was, women who are like bored. They didn't have anything else to do, so they sold lipstick. So I was very much not interested in that. Later on, when I was growing up, my aunt, she did another network marketing business, and it was just kind of one of those things that I never saw anybody have success at. I didn't know anybody that did it and actually got anything out of it other than they used it. So, for me, I just thought, gosh, this is so not for me. I went to school. I have a degree. I worked in, I got my degree in communication, and I worked in advertising for a really long time. And when I was approached about Arbonne, I laughed. I honestly laughed. And I'll share you a little bit of my story really quickly. I was introduced actually immediately out of school. When I graduated, a friend told me about this company, Arbonne, or whatever. I had no idea how to say Arbonne. But she was so excited about it. She said, "Oh my gosh, Erinn, you have to hear about this thing that my friend is doing. It's super cool. I think we should do it with her." And at the time it was, Arbonne was wonderful skincare, and I'll talk a little bit about the products in a minute, but I saw my friend and I'm like, oh my gosh, if she's excited, I'll do it. I had no clue what I was doing. I got it, I think I got an RE9 line and then was like, okay, now what? So almost as quickly as I jumped in, I got right back out because I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't give it a second thought, went into, a career in my degree. I worked in advertising forever. So fast forward to 2012, my husband and I got married. We're thinking, let's start a family right away. And that wasn't happening for me. And I was devastated. I was so like, I'm way too young. I don't understand this. Somebody tells me, go to a chiropractor. They'll open up your hips. I thought that was kind of silly, but I did it. I literally drove down the street and went, I'll go there, which is in hindsight probably not the best idea, but it worked out well. I'm talking kind of fast to get through this story a little quickly, but long story short, this woman comes walking into the office with an Arbonne bag. I went to this seminar that the chiropractor was doing, and I will tell you, when this woman walked in with an Arbonne bag, I was so mad. I thought I was being like suckered into a party, and I just was so mad. She starts setting up all of these nutrition products, and I'm so incredibly confused because I had heard of Arbonne and thought, wasn't this a skincare company? I'm so lost. She starts talking about Arbonne's 30 Days to Healthy Living program. And some of you have joined me on that, which is awesome. I know you're experiencing wonderful side effects from that. But she just starts talking about this program, and I'm super, super intrigued. I wasn't sure how this was at all going to help me get pregnant, because that was my ultimate goal. But I was really, excited to hear about it. So I stayed after, and I told her my situation. She looks at me, she goes, honey, I want you to give me 3 months, and I don't want you to worry about getting pregnant. And I'm like, I was already mad at you before. Now you're telling me to wait. So she then says to me, she goes, have you ever thought about doing a business like this? I looked at her and I said, absolutely not. I am not interested. I have, I have a really good job. No, absolutely not. And she kind of chuckled and said, okay. So I took the information for the nutrition program home to my husband, and he was like, Erinn, you're constantly complaining you want to lose weight. If that's the worst thing that happens, just do it. So I called the woman up and I said, all right, sign me up. I do not want to do this business, so don't bug me about it. I just want to use, the program. again, let's fast forward a little bit. It was wonderful. I had such great benefits from it. My skin cleared up. I lost weight. And I'll talk about the nutrition at another time. But 6 weeks later, I found out I was pregnant. So trust me, I don't claim that this is, going to get you pregnant. It's a healthy living program. But it got me thinking, and I thought, wow, what great stuff. So I was already shopping at a discount. I started switching out shampoo and lotion and all that kind of other stuff that we used. And I'm about 8.5 months pregnant with my son, still working in advertising. And my husband says to me, I should tell you too that I'm married to Captain Traditional. Like, you go to work, you retire, you die. Like, that is the substance of life. So he says to me, hey, did you ever look at that Arbonne stuff that lady gave you about the business? I said, no, I don't think that's what I want to do. He goes, well, I looked it over, Erinn. It's actually really smart. And I was blown away. Again, very traditional, like, working model. And guys, I don't know if you are paying attention at all to what is going on. Our economy is changing. The way that the world is working is very different now. We're not in a traditional working market anymore. You guys, my dad has worked for the same company for over 30 years, and he is the last of a generation that did that. People don't work for a company for 30 years anymore. People work for a company for 1, 2, jump around here, there, the other, go through layoffs, go through this, and it's a scary market out there now. And when you don't have a plan B, what is your plan B? Like, what if something were to happen to you? You get laid off. Guys, that was my situation. I was 8.5 months pregnant. And, my husband and I agreed, all right, let's give this Arbonne thing a go. Let's see what it could do. Call that woman up, ask her to show you what to do. You guys, 2 days later, I was transitioned out of my job when I was 8.5 months pregnant with my first son, or with my first baby. And it was terrifying. I thought, what? Everything happens for a reason, but you guys, I thought, oh my gosh, I've got to make this Arbonne thing work. Can this really work? And I am here to tell you right now, you guys, that this can absolutely work. So I don't know if any of you guys saw my post on the page yesterday about all the way that the economy is shifting. Macy's stores, 68 Macy's stores are closing. All of the limited, I used to shop there all the time. Done, gone, closing. Kmart stores, Sears stores, they're closing doors because people are not going to brick and mortar stores anymore. We're all about the convenience of shopping online, right? The world's largest transportation doesn't own a single car. That's Uber. Lyft is another company like that that's on their heels. Don't own a single car. Hotel company. Airbnb is the largest hotel company, and they don't own a single hotel. And Amazon just passed Walmart in the world's largest retailer, and they don't have a single store. It's really interesting, you guys. We are fastly becoming an e-commerce society. And network marketing is really driving that. You guys, how many of you have an Amazon Prime membership? I do, because holy smokes, it is so much easier to have diapers and wipes come to my door than having to pack the kids up and go get them, or whatever it may be. It's so easy. I do so much shopping online now that it's kind of silly I can probably count on one hand how many times I went to the mall last year, and 4 out of those 5 times were probably in the month of December doing last minute shopping that I just procrastinated too long to order it online. So it's changing, and again, network marketing is really driving that, and I'm sorry, I'm getting fired up now because I'm so passionate about it now that I am so supportive of all of my friends that are in network marketing industries, whether it's with Arbonne or with other companies. My sister-in-law is in another network marketing company, and she rocks it out. She in a completely different field within jewelry, and she's so good at it. I have another friend that is, that does another network marketing company with makeup, and she's awesome at it, you guys. But it is definitely a wave moving in the future of our economy. This is also something that you can do alongside what you are currently doing. I ran into a situation where it became my full-time career path. But there are so many people in this company that are doctors, that are lawyers, that are nurses, whatever you might be, personal trainers, so many different people that are doing this alongside, because this is a business that you can do part-time. You don't have to, and you fit it into the nooks and crannies of your life. So when it works around your time, the beauty of it is it's a business that you can work part-time, just not sometimes. Consistency is key. I think that was the biggest thing for me, and what I learned right away was that how many people do you know sign up for a network marketing business and are like, oh my gosh, I'm going to make so much money, and then are so mad that like 3 weeks later they're not a millionaire. Because it actually does take a little bit of time and some effort. But I honestly, if you follow the system how it's supposed to go, within 5 years, the statistics within network marketing are within 5 years, you will be at the top of the company. There's a girl in our company now, her name is Peyton Mott. She just recently turned 21 years old. And she is an executive regional vice president, which means nothing to you right now, but that is the second to top of our company. She started her business when she was 19 years old, you guys, in college, full-time nursing student, and is now making a 6-figure income and driving a free vehicle provided by Arbonne. And she's still in school full-time. I mean, it's just incredible stories like that. At any stage of life, you can be doing this. So as to be respectful of your time, I'm going to go into a little bit more of about Arbonne, but I want you to keep a couple things in mind. What would your life look like right now if you had an extra $1,000 a month? I know for me, that took care of quite a few things. What would your life look like if you were your own boss? If you could improve your health, if you could help improve the lives of others, but more importantly, I want you to think of this. If you keep doing what you're doing right now, where will you be in 5 years? That one was one that really stuck with me. So Arbonne, what is Arbonne? Arbonne is actually a Swiss-based company. We're a vegan Swiss-based company that has been around for about 36 years. So we've been around for a while. In 2006, Arbonne expanded globally into Canada. So I chuckle being from Michigan, just outside of Detroit. I can literally be in Canada in 20 minutes. So when I think of Canada as another company, or as another country, I sort of chuckle because it's not that far away. And I have a team in Canada, Natalie and Deanna. It's you guys are awesome over there. So that was the first country we went into, was Canada. We are now in the UK, Australia. We launched in Poland almost 2 years ago now. We launched in New Zealand just this past summer. And this fall, we launched in Taiwan, which is our first Asian market. And so excited. You guys, this is exploding. This is just the tip of our global expansion. And Arbonne only has about a 1 to 3% brand recognition right now. So if you know what that means, think of it like this. I thought this was a perfect way to explain it. Think of it like Facebook. So I'm going to date myself here. Facebook came out when I was in college. So for all of you young guns that like Facebook has been around since, you can remember and you couldn't wait to get on Facebook. Yeah, I was in college. So think of it like this. Mark Zuckerberg comes to you and is like, hey, I have this idea. And I really need your help spreading the word about it, getting it out there. So he invites 10 of you to his dorm room to hear about Facebook. 4 people don't even show up. They're like, yeah, whatever, you're crazy. Out of the 6 people that were there, 3 decide, okay, Mark, or 2, let's say 2. 2 decide, okay, Mark, I think I can help you out. Let's do this. And a few years later, those people are gazillionaires. No one had heard of Facebook, and now Facebook is a multi-billion-dollar company, and those guys never have to do a thing again in their entire lives, and they're in their 30s. So think of it like that, 1 to 3% brand recognition, and just on the brink of global expansion, but also having legs. Arbonne's been around for a while. We're not going anywhere. We have, structure and culture. So it's pretty incredible. But what's the Arbonne advantage? What's the, what are we all about? Well, our products are botanically based. We use no mineral oil. And if you don't know what mineral oil is crude oil, gasoline, things like that, that they take the dirt out of perfume and sell to cosmetic companies. And we slather it all over our bodies. It is actually cheaper for oil refineries to sell it to cosmetic companies than it is for them to properly dispose of it. So that gives you a little bit of an idea of how toxic those chemicals actually are. Arbonne uses none of that. We are pH correct, hypoallergenic. We use no artificial sugars or flavors or sweeteners. We're gluten-free. And yes, gluten-free in our products as well for our skincare. For those of you who that doesn't mean anything for, I'll give you a little personal example. I have a gluten sensitivity and had no idea that there were gluten in skincare products. And I started itchy scalp, breaking out around my eyes, and quickly learned that mascaras had gluten in it and shampoos had gluten in it. So it matters what's in your stuff. Non-GMO, we're kosher certified, we're vegan certified. Vegan certification being that we use no animal byproducts of any kind whatsoever in our products, and we do not test on animals. If you're curious about animal byproducts in your products, Google animal rendering, and I swear to you, you will go into your bathroom and clean out all your makeup and any stuff that you use. It's disgusting. So none of that in Arbonne. No parabens or phthalates. Guys, these are plastics that are absorbing into our body, causing really nasty things. They're finding them in cancer tumors and things like that. So gross. None of that in there. No artificial dyes, fragrances. So really the Arbonne difference is what's not in the products. We're pure, safe, and beneficial. That's our tagline. Our purity coming from just the quality of ingredients that we use. Our safety, again, we do test. We do not test on animals. We test on human volunteers, but we test for the safety and as well that the products actually do what they say they're going to do. And then the benefit obviously be coming from a product that is really good for you, just a quality product. So let's go back into a little bit more about the business portion of it. So Arbonne having skincare, nutrition, and cosmetics, there's literally something for everybody from cradle to grave, men, women. Guys, don't be afraid. This is not a woman company. There are a lot of guys out there that think, oh, network marketing is just for chicks. I promise you it's not. We have some guys that are blowing up this business, young guys, because they get it. The millennial generation is really blowing network marketing out of the water because they get it. So anyway, so what is network marketing? Our traditional retail, like I was talking about, you go from a manufacturer, a wholesaler, a warehouse, a sales force, a retailer, and then that finally gets to you. So really what that means is there's a bunch of money set in between before that product actually gets to you. One bulk in there that isn't in that I didn't mention is advertising, and having coming out of that world, I know how much is spent just to market it to you. So by the time a product gets to you, let's say you go to a counter at the mall and you get a bottle of lotion. You may pay, $35 for this bottle of lotion, but you might only be getting about $1 or $2 worth of product. And it might not even be that quality of a product. With network marketing, you go from a manufacturer to an independent consultant like myself. Now, when I say it comes to an independent consultant, you guys, I am a completely virtual business. Everything is online. I do not touch a product unless I choose to bring it to somebody myself. This goes, here's my website, all of that. So I can literally be on the beach in Fiji running my business in the United States, in Canada, in Poland, wherever I am, I can run my business anywhere. So it's all virtual. I keep no stock. I have no requirements of anything that I have to have. And then it goes straight to the consumer. So all of that money that's saved in between, Arbonne puts into two places. One, into our research and development of quality products, and two, back into the independent consultants that are sharing about the product. So why Arbonne over any other network marketing business? Like I said, I am super passionate about the industry now, so supportive of all of my friends that are in them, because it's good. You guys, it is the way our future is moving. You want to be a part of this. But Arbonne we really satisfy the 4 key factors of success. So that first being a consumable product. You're going to run out of shampoo. You're going to run out of toothpaste. You're going to run out of protein. Which is delightful, by the way. You're going to run out of fizz sticks, which are my favorite. You're going to need them again. So you're going to have people continuously coming back to your business. Marketplace demand. Marketplace demand being the 2 highest growing industries right now, health and wellness and network marketing. And Arbonne is in both of those. The health and wellness industry is actually on a $3 trillion tipping point right now because people are looking to feel better, look younger, have more energy. We have the first time in ever that there are 4 generations currently in the workforce. So my parents and folks older than them, my generation, a generation ahead of me. I mean, we've got so many working. I sort of joke I'm on the old end. I guess I'm still considered a millennial, although I think I'm kind of in the middle of one. But anyways, it's different. You've got 4 different generations. So that older crew is looking to feel younger, have more energy. The young crew is just YOLO. They wanna live life. They want to have that energy, and whatnot. So that was where the health and wellness industry is really booming. Timing and trends, obviously, with health and wellness and being in network marketing. But most importantly, you guys, the ability to leverage your time. Again, you work this business in when you have time, right around your life, your schedule. And that it's wonderful. So what are we talking dollars wise, right? Because people want to know, what are you going to make? So Arbonne makes it really simple. You only have 4 levels of management within Arbonne, which I think is wonderful because I've looked at other network marketing companies and their pay scale, and I get really confused. Arbonne makes it very simple. Everybody starts out as an independent consultant. You pay $79 and you, boom, are an Arbonne independent consultant. Yes, $79. That's it. You have no requirement, like I said, of things that you have to stock or carry. It's wonderful. And you get paid a commission off of product that you sell as an independent consultant. So the first level of management is a district manager. And the average district manager makes anywhere from $250 a month to $1,000 a month. Folks, this is working anywhere from 10 to 15 hours a week. 20 if you're really wanting to go super quick. $1,000, you guys, for working a couple extra hours. What could you cut out? Now, I remember thinking, I can't cut anything out. I'm so busy. I was working a lot of hours. And then I thought, well, maybe I could watch less Housewives and things like that. It is possible, you guys. I promise. For those of you who say, I don't have time, I'm too busy, you're the perfect person to do network marketing. You're the perfect person to do this. Anyway, district manager is the first level. The second is area manager. And the average area manager makes anywhere from $1,000 to $4,000 a month. And this is the level that people start going, this is for real. Like, I'm making some pretty decent money here. At area manager level, your business becomes willable. You guys, how many companies out there are going to pay you after you die? God forbid anything is to happen to you. Your business can be left to your family. So God forbid something happened to me, I can leave my business to Bronson and Cameron and Brock, and they could choose to sit back and collect my residual income checks, because yes, you guys, even then, there's still income coming. They can choose to grow the business even more or just take those checks. So that's pretty awesome, a company that is always going to take care of you. The third level is regional vice president. The average regional vice president makes anywhere from $4,000 to $8,000 a month. And this is the level that Arbonne gives you the keys to a white Mercedes. Now, I'll be a little honest with you guys. The only company that I had known of before that did like cars or anything like that was Mary Kay. And everybody was always like, oh, it's the pink Cadillac. I have never in my life seen a pink Cadillac. So that's where I got the idea of like, nobody ever gets to these levels, right? So I have been doing Arbonne for just about 2 years now. My son is almost 2.5. He's almost 2.5, and I am an area manager myself. In this time period, I have watched 3 friends. Now, guys, this isn't like, oh, I know this girl who knows this girl who knows this girl. These are 3 people that I know personally myself get their keys to a white Mercedes. Working full-time jobs. My friend Carrie just got hers. Just got promoted to regional vice president. She's a full-time teacher, you guys. She has 3 kids. Full-time teacher, 3 kids, built an Arbonne business, has a free car, makes a beautiful income. It's awesome. So the 4th level of the company, national vice president, the average national vice president makes about $22,000 a month. This is monthly, you guys. And I'm talking in US dollars for my my Canadian friends that might be on here. So do your exchange. But $22,000 a month, you guys, here's what's even cooler about Arbonne. Arbonne does not cap the amount of money that you can make. So there are national vice presidents that are actually making more than $22,000 a month. But at this level, Arbonne gives you $1,000 a month to maintain your white Mercedes. That's on top of everything that you're making. So you guys, this is an exciting business. This is a business that is lucrative, that you can make real money, not just, I just want a little ice cream money. I mean, if that's all you're interested in making, you can absolutely do that too. But the sky is the limit, you guys. This company has taught me, I have always been a big dreamer. Some of you know me. I grew up playing softball my whole life, loved it. I wanted to go to the Olympics. That was my dream. I wanted to play in the Olympics so bad. I remember, oh gosh, I'm going to date myself again. I remember staying up until like 3 o'clock in the morning in 1996, the first year that softball was in the Olympics. VCR tape, the Olympic Games, because gosh, it was my dream. I wanted to play softball there. And I told my high school softball coach that, and he didn't laugh. He took me totally serious. He knew there wasn't a chance in the world that I was going to play in the Olympics, but he took me serious. You guys, I'm telling you, when you dream big, anything is possible. Anything is possible. Arbonne has given me that fuel again to dream big because I know these things are possible. I'm going to be a national vice president. I'm going to take so many of you with me. I cannot wait. I just have this vision of white Mercedes just lined up all over the country too. All over the United States, Canada, the UK. We're going global. I'm taking all of you with me. So come on, let's do this. Again, I got super excited. So a couple different ways. You can decide, do you want to just be a client? You can shop at my website anytime you want. Go online, find your products, put it in your cart. The nice little brown uniformed man brings it to your door in 5 to 7 business days. As a client, I very rarely let people shop just as a client. You can become a preferred client, which saves you 20 to 40% off every single time you purchase. Again, just click on what you want and the UPS man brings it to your door. This brings Arbonne to like Target prices, like going to Target. We have a wonderful thing called auto ship. So once you start falling in love with everything and things that you fall out of, you can just have it come to your door every month or every 2 months. You set up the cycle of how often you want it, but it's a wonderful thing. I know I have an Amazon Prime pantry that does that as well. So Arbonne can do it too. The third way is as an independent consultant. Independent consultants get anywhere from 35 is our minimum, to 50% off every time that we purchase. You guys, $79 to start a business. You get your own website. You get the rights to just market yourself. And share some really great products, you guys. But more importantly, share a tremendous opportunity to just build a life of freedom, a life by your design. That's what I'm so excited about. For me, I want so badly for my husband not to have to go to his corporate job every day. He doesn't love it, and I just always feel like you should be doing something that you love, and to work a little bit for you guys. What if you could do this in 5 years, work really, really hard for 5 years? Would you trade that over working 40 years to retire for a reasonable amount of money, but to work really hard for 5 years, focusing, and then just be able to do whatever you want, whenever you want, and to help others in the process? You guys, it sounds amazing to me, and I'm loving it. I'm watching my team grow and watch people grow. Personally, you guys, for me, I'm going a little sidebar again. I've grown so much as a person doing this business, that I think that might be more beneficial to me than just the paycheck, although it's lovely. I'm really starting to enjoy watching that paycheck increase, and helping others. Who can you think of, you guys? Is this for you? It might be, and I would love to chat with you more if you think this might be something for you. I'm going to be there with you every step of the way, helping you out. If you're a friend with somebody on my team, they are going to be so excited to help you out and get you going and help you get started in doing this. Or do you know somebody? I would love to connect with them as well. But I'm so appreciative to you guys for popping on. I'm going to wrap it up now. But if you have questions, pop a question in here, shoot me a message, whatever it may be. But I'm so excited that you guys are a part of my group. Dream big, work hard, stay humble. I'm going to keep posting things, keep posting videos, keep posting just motivational stuff. I'm so grateful for all of you, and I just want to wish you all of the best. Have a wonderful night, and I will see you all soon. Bye.